Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rikah Kadash. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah being the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now, found this picture how on the jw.org website, and they're breaking down Revelation 13, and they're talking about the two-horned beast, and they confirming what the Israelites has been saying, but everybody attacking the doctrine of the children of Israel, but their own people is saying the same thing we saying. Now, when you look at it, it says talking about world power. Who is controlling the world? It says it's being joined by the United States in the early 1900s to form the Anglo-American world power. What they're saying is that these so-called white people in America are Anglo-Saxons. So it's saying that the whites in America control the world. That's what we saying is Babylon the Great, the great city, which is America, that's reigning over the kings of the earth. They're the world power. See, we've been saying this. And then it says, though, it has gained its ends by lamb-like methods, as it were of diplomacy, commerce, and religion, though posing as a lamb, it has nevertheless had the voice of a dragon and a powerful voice, a voice like that of the dragon, Satan, the devil. See, letting you know that these people is Satan, the devil. Now that beast in Revelation 13 is the same beast that Daniel saw in Daniel 7 and 23. It says, thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon the earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and tread it down, and break it in pieces. Because this fourth kingdom, talking about this Anglo-American power, which had that dollar, see that global currency, that all the merchants of the world, like in that great city in Revelation 18, this all the merchants got to have an American banking account to do trade, and they do a lot of trading with America. The cargo docks in America, the cargo ships started in America with that Revelation 18 and 17 or something like that. All these ships that started in America, and so that great city, I'm talking about the United States of America, the so-called Anglo American power that the Jehovah Witnesses is talking about. See, King David said that they would do this. It says, but God shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. See, He's gonna expose they behind. But how He gonna do it? So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. See, They documenting everything, these Jehovah Witnesses, and they exposing the rest of the so-called white people, which are Edomites. They're exposing all of them and letting it be known that the so-called white man is the devil and Satan and the dragon. See, in the Bible, they break it down right in their publication on their website. They ain't took nothing off that website. It's still up there. All you got to do is go to the same website and put in the two-horned beast, and they're going to break it down how America is the world power, is ruling the world through the so-called white man. And let's get that. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. That's one of them. It says, "For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth." The Esau is the one ruling. His rulership is going to be at the end of the world. And then they also got 1 Maccabees 5 and 3 that confirm that the so-called white man is Edomite. They got that on their website. Say, "Thus Judas fought against the children of Esau." See, Judas was the Israelites, and those Greeks that was taking over the world and trying to colonize uh, Jerusalem and Israel, they was the children of Esau. The Greeks was the children of Esau, and then the Romans came after the Greeks. They the children of Esau, and they was also called white people. See, that's why when they was breaking down the Edomites, the main verse that they put out of the Apocrypha was this one, 1 Maccabees 5 and 3, because to let you know that Judas was fighting the Greeks, and those Greeks were the children of Esau. And the scriptures made it very plain. Now, when you go into, let's see here. When you go into, we talking about this last kingdom. Where is it? The last kingdom. Let's get Joel. It says in verse 2, "I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel." So World War III is going to be about the Israelites. And say, "Whom they have scattered among the nations and part of my land." What were they scattering the Israelites for? They were scattering them on the slave ship, bringing them to Babylon the Great America. See, bringing them to being ruled over and being brought to be slaves to build up the Anglo-American world power. See, this is what they was bringing them over here for. Look at verse 3. "And they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink." See, rum and sugar and cotton and all of this was propping up America and making it the world power. And they was selling the Israelites, meaning casting lots for the Israelites on the auction blocks so they can get rich. And this is what created this Anglo-Saxon world power. But who was doing this? Let's get 6 first. It say, "The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold to the Grecians." See, the Grecians were the children of Esau. We just saw that in the Maccabees. But 19 identify who these Grecians was also, just like Maccabees. Verse 19. Okay, now we did they were sold to the Grecians, okay, and the Grecians is confirmed in 19. "Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness. for the violence against the children of Israel, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. So Joel 3 confirmed that you got the Edomites at the end of the world who enslaved the children of Israel and scattered them among the nations, like on the slave ship, you see, and even sending the northern kingdom, who was the natives, sending them to Spain, scattering them. See, and that confirmed Maccabees 1 in chapter 1. First Maccabees chapter 5 verse 3. It confirmed that one, and then it confirmed what was the other one? That Revelations 13, when the Jehovah Witnesses were saying that they the Anglo-American world power. Oh, and 13 also said, let's get that in 13 to add it up with Joel. It also said this two-horned beast was doing this right before it said the two-horned beast. Look at what it's talking about, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. So it's saying the faith of the saints is that they're going to get recompense for the slavery. Joel 3 was talking about this beast and this dragon, which is the nation of Edom, the so-called white man that was going to be getting paid back for slavery and the violence against the children of Israel. You see? Now, that's another way with that Revelation 18, you can identify America being the world power that enslaved the Israelites. Look at it says in verse 11, it says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. So all of the merchants or the trading is going on in the world is with America and that American dollar. It's the world currency. And all of these other countries trade with America and get American banking accounts and use that dollar to trade oil, and they trade other major commodities. And but look at verse 13 and say cinnamon odors, ornaments, frankincense, wine, oil, fine. Well, that go to oil right there. Fine flour, wheat, beasts, sheep, horses, chariots. See that the car industry. That's a major industry that America is into and created through the Patterson Company, descendants of slaves. But it says, and slaves and souls of men. So this Babylon, the great city, was going to have slaves in it. And the slaves is going to be a hot commodity. That's what the world, the stock market, the first thing that was being traded was slaves. And the stock market is a major connection with that dollar, or it has a major connection with that dollar. And so in the Jehovah Witnesses, they try to say this is an empire of false religion, but it's not no empire, no false religion, because false religion ain't got nothing to do with trade. Look at verse 17. For in 1 hour, so great riches come to naught. See, they going in 1 hour, all of that dollar is going to crash. And that's when all heck is going to break loose, and they're going to destroy this place. And look at verse 18, let you know it ain't talking about no freaking religion or empire of all the religion. It say, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning. See, they're not going to see a bunch of religious burning, man. They're going to cry when they see America burning, because they the one trading and doing business with America. Saying, what city is like unto this great city? And then it show you right here, say they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all the ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. And those ships, which the shipmasters and all of them people got rich. That's what I wanted in 17. It say every shipmaster and all the company of ships and sailors. These are the people that's getting rich, and they ain't worried about no religion, and they ain't dealing with no religion. See, these ships that's getting rich, and these sailors that's getting rich is due to America's trade, exports and imports. You see, and so this is identifying America through the slave trade and through merchants, merchandise and stuff. And see, the Jehovah Witnesses, they exposed America for being that world power. Let's go back and get a peek at that one more time. It says, world power, it being joined by the United States in the early 19th century to form the Anglo-American world power. See, that's the so-called white man. This is the world power. And they the ones that's talked about in Revelation 18, Revelation 13, Joel 3. See, Jeremiah 50 and 51. You see, talked about in Isaiah 14. This is the place. And it's talked about in Daniel 7 when it comes to that fourth kingdom. I said Jeremiah 49, 50 and 7, 50 and 51, but Isaiah 43, don't forget Bozrah and Isaiah 43, Isaiah 63, and Jeremiah 49, where it describes this Anglo-American world power. See, because it's really the Edom world power. And I got that 2 Ezra 6 and 9 already. So the Jehovah Witnesses, they're exposing who Esau Edom is, and they letting you know that these so-called American white people is the devil. But I'm going to leave it there. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem and Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.